Major breaking news out of the world of soccer, where star striker Erling Harland will soon be joining Manchester City. That is the latest from our soccer insider Fabrizio Romano, who reports the transfer is expected to be completed this week. The 21-year-old Norwegian star, widely considered one of the best strikers in the world since joining Borussia Dortmund in 2020, has 85 goals in 88 games. He'd fill in the star striker hole Man City left behind by the departure of legendary Sergio Aguero. Harland will sign a deal with the Premier League leaders through the 2027 season. Let's welcome in Fabrizio Romano to talk to us about the details of this deal. Break down exactly how it got done and, again, the details of his deal.
Yes, it was a really complicated one for Manchester City because really all the top clubs in Europe were trying to sign Erling Harland. They had many meetings with his agents, with his father, Alfie, but now it's done for Manchester City because of the project. The project was key for the player, to have Pep Guardiola there, to have a solid management for the coming years. So Manchester City project for the future is something that really attracted Erling Harland. Now the agreement is in place between all the parties involved. There is an agreement on a 5-year deal between Erling Harland and Manchester City. He had his medical today in Brussels, in Belgium, with Manchester City doctors joining him. So everything has been completed on player side. This week, Manchester City will have a direct communication with Borussia Dortmund to pay the release clause. And so everything will be completed with an official statement. But we can say that the agreement has been reached. Erling Haaland will be a new Manchester City player. And many top clubs were trying, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and also Barcelona. But his priority has always been Manchester City. And now the deal is set to be completed.
So you sort of touched on that, but I want to go a little bit further into detail. So many of the top clubs were after him. Was his heart just always set on Man City?
Yes, Manchester City were his priority because of the management, because of Pep Guardiola. He really wanted him. They were looking for a center striker since more than 1 year. They tried last summer for Harry Kane, but then it was impossible to find an agreement with Tottenham. And so then, in September, they started to focus on his Erling Haaland deal, ready to pay the clause, ready to convince the players. So they did their best. And same for Pep Guardiola, always in contact with people close to the deal to push and to have Haaland as new number 9 for Manchester City next season. It was not easy because Bayern were looking for a potential future replacement for Robert Lewandowski. We know he's not sure yet to stay at Bayern in the summer because Barcelona need a new number 9, and so Harland has always been in the list for the president Juan Laporta. And Real Madrid, it's true that they're looking for Kylian Mbappe. It's true that they have a fantastic Karim Benzema who is doing amazing this season, but they were looking for Erling Haaland. They were discussing internally of Erling Haaland as an option, but Manchester City were the most convincing club, and Pep Guardiola was a factor in this decision.
Once the deal is done, once he is there, how does he fit in with this Man City team?
I think it's a perfect signing. They need a number 9. Of course, Manchester City are a great team with many great players, so need maybe is not the correct word, but we know that Pep Guardiola was looking for this center striker, was needing a number 9, and so everything is going to be completed, and he's really happy, I'm told, because it's 100% convinced that with Erling Haaland, he can do it even in the Champions League. This season was a good campaign, but then in the semi-final with Real Madrid was not a lucky one for Manchester City. Now they will have Erling Haaland. They're ready to fight with one of the best players in the world, together with Kylian Mbappe and a few others, and so we're expecting an official statement in the coming days. Let me remind that the release clause will be paid for around 60 million euros. This is the exact fee, and there are, of course, commissions for agents and for family, but everything has been agreed, and so Haaland will be the new Manchester City number 9.
The deal to be official sometime this week. Fabrizio Romano, thank you so much for joining us for this breaking news.
Thank you, as always.
So there are the details of just how good this 21-year-old is. Again, considered one of the best strikers in the world since joining Borussia Dortmund. 85 goals in 88 games, but as Fabrizio said, his heart was always set on Man City. He was highly sought after by some of the top clubs, but that is where he is now headed, the deal to be finalized at some point this week. Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.